Here's the story of Jo Everyone, renting a flat privately and a couple of years out of uni. She's been here less than a year and may be on the move again soon with a new job. And meet her new friend, Radbot, who can knock 1/3 off her heating bills and keep her warm and comfy. Jo has more important things in her life than fiddling with her boiler clock. Hi, I'm Damon Hardavis, CEO of Open TRV. In the UK, speaking of waste from earlier, we waste £6 billion a year just on our home gas bills. Radbot can save that while slicing 5% of the UK's entire carbon footprint. Radbot will help a growing and currently ill-served sector of the home heating market, the private renter, while moving the needle on climate change. Here's how Radbot works. Unlike traditional manual TRV, that's a thermostatic radiator valve, little white blob at the end of your radiator, Radbot is smart and can detect if there is someone in the room. If Radbot thinks that there isn't and that no one will be back for a while, Radbot lets the temperature drop, thus saving money and energy and carbon. Radbot brings the room back to temperature just before he thinks someone will arrive. Radbot does this with machine learning and AI so that Jo doesn't have to program a thing. It's fit and forget. We are all getting more energy efficient, trimming our carbon footprint and saving money. But efficiency, almost of necessity, implies complexity, and we are already not good at dealing with complexity. Who in this audience has radiators at home? Yes, okay, a good selection. And which of you control the whole house temperature by turning your house thermostat up and down till it clicks rather than programming the clock? Yes, there you are. I think you're the normal ones. And the market is coming into existence for dealing with smarter heating, but the problem is that the existing players are expensive and need a pile of cash up front. Ooh, can you say complex? Require wiring in and take several years to pay back. This does not work for rental. Actually, this slide shows that the existing solutions may not work for many of the rest of us either. Who needs this level of complexity, I ask you? Fit and forget is surely better for all of us. Oh, and Jo gets her money back in savings in a single year and can take Radbot with her when she moves. The business case, the market and routes. There are 500 million radiators in homes across the EU, and our target is to be on half of those homes by 2050, half of those radiators. The home heating controls market in the EU is already running at about £1 billion a year. Now, our beachhead market is the growing private rental sector that Jo is in. See the pie chart, it's growing. It'll be hitting 25% very soon, and it's 100 million home radiators. We have an Innovate UK feasibility study running right now to get Open TRV in homes for free, which is a cost which we all like, with heating as a service and a shared savings model involving utilities and fintech. Indeed, it's a variation on pay-as-you-go, but without paying. Our second and slower burn segment involves social housing, which is about 10% of the EU market, for which we have letters of intent in hand for 20,000 units over the next couple of years already. We also have a letter of intent for joint development and 10,000 units in 2019 with a high-end radiator manufacturer, Carstrads, which shows that our appeal is not narrow. For householders, we offer money saving as the primary value. For social landlords, interesting, the sellers of monitoring of their property, for example, making sure people aren't drying their clothes inside with the windows shut and causing mold problems, and of their vulnerable clients. If you don't see movement in any room for a day or two, you go around and knock on their door and make sure they're okay. So our target is to sell 30k units sold in the next couple of winters and at least doubling volume each year thereafter to get the scale we need. Now I've managed to get it off. Let's try again. Right, team. Open TRV is currently Mark, my co-founder, me, 3 staff, our been there, done that business advisors. This man is a whiz on consumer good marketing, and Michael Lieberreich, who many of you will know from Bloomberg New Energy Finance, and our open source community. Mark and I are used to delivering mission critical systems, e.g. between us 35 years in the city. Also, we can point to previous startups, such as a virtual credit card company now turning over £13 million a year. We've just concluded a trial in 58 homes in North London, indicating our claimed 30% savings for a Jo-style install, which also generated us 27k in revenue. We made 6k of other sales this year, and another 70k are pending. Since 2013, we've had funding of about £500,000 from one angel, from Climate Kick, go and see their stand upstairs, they're lovely people to work with, and Innovate UK. We also have good contacts, academic, e.g. Kingston and Surrey universities, and local and national government, including work with DEC in the past for the Secretary of State. So our asks today are to move us from startup to revenue generating, from current prototype to production. Firstly, we're looking for an investor to lead this seed round to make the next version of Radbot. Secondly, a special someone with insight and experience in consumer energy saving to improve our routes to market. And thirdly, a part-time FD and a fab product director to get Radbot to revenue and production. And as my business partner insists, I must say, from here to ubiquity. I'm done.